Good morning, friends. Welcome back to the State of the Market Live. Today is Thursday, expiry day. Let's see how Nifty and Bank Nifty futures will fare under current market conditions. Yesterday, Nifty, as per our plan, it, went down in the gap zone. We see that, this is basically the gap zone that the market traded in. You see how the market is trading in the gap zone. So it almost is going to close the gap today. If it breaks 15,939, it's going to break the gap and we may get further downfall. However, we will reassess the market again on an intraday basis on a 15-minute chart, which will give you a decent idea of what is going to happen. Well, as we see that, just a minute, just a bit, let me take my pen. Yeah, here we are. So as we have seen, we have made higher lows and then, the market kind of went up. However, when the market was, kind of trading within the gap with a lot of positivity, I told you that we have to break, 16,234 and 278. These are the levels which has to break. Otherwise, I could not see any momentum on the upside, even in Bank Nifty, about which we will see in a bit. So here we kind of gap down and then we are continuously coming down. Now we have 16,154 as a key resistance here. Let me remove this so that it is clear to you. So there is a 16, kind of 154 is a level where a new kind of resistance is building, and I informed that in my Telegram channel. And you see how again we kind of broke July 12th low, and we almost if you see, almost kind of closed the gap. So all we had to do was fall below 939. Now if you see SGX 500, SGX Nifty futures, we are trading below these levels around 15,930. So that's where we are now. Now, what is going to happen today? So if SGX Nifty remains below 15,930, let me redraw this. So basically it should be somewhere here, 15,930. So we have to, kind of look for 750 levels. This is the range that we have to carry with us for today intraday basis. So basically we have expiry, so we can expect anything even below this. So always keep in mind that we can have a dirty day today because of the fresh inflationary fears that US Fed is raising when its governor, when its chairman spoke yesterday. So what is the other option? So this is the kind of zone 1 I am looking. So what is the zone 1? It is going to be around 750 to 930. It is a very large range. Remember that it's a pretty large range, for an expiry that is decent enough to do index management. And below this level, that is below 750, we are going to look for 522, these levels, if the market has its way towards downside. So how can you visualize such things? Let's again redraw. So this is how you need to prepare for the market. You need to draw, redraw, and understand what the market is trying to do. So basically we may open somewhere here around 930. We can kind of close this small gap, come down, at 750 we can trade a bit. We can come down again, we will be pushed back, and then there can be a decent fall. This is one hypothesis. Let me tell you, I'm not telling you what will happen. I am saying what can happen. This is very, very important. You need to understand the difference between what will happen and what can happen, because when you are going with a bias that this will happen, you're not prepared, or you're unprepared for anything that is out of that option. That means out of that hypothesis. So in statistics, you learn that you need to build hypothesis and then look at the probabilities of happening something. So basically, trading is a decision making job, which is always dependent on probabilities. Probabilities means the chance of something happen. So what is the chance of something happen in this range? What is the chance of something happening in this range? What is the chance of happening something in this range? This is what we need to understand. So the chance of something happening in this range is pretty high. Okay, so it can change. Even if the chance is low here, it can happen. It can happen. That is how optimists look. If they see only a 2% chance of something happen, 98% not happening, they will still look at that 2% happening. So because in that 2%, there can be a large player in the market who can take the market up. So you need to build all probabilities and then look for trades. So basically, I look for this zone initially. I'll see whether the market will trade rangy. So there can be another option. The market can trade in rangy in this and then expire here. Okay, so there is another option of falling here and then expiring in this range, or there is a very low chance of going up and expiring somewhere around 16093 or 16154 levels. That also can happen, but it has lowest probability. I will put something like a 10% chance, very low chance, and there is a 30% chance of expiring here, and there is a fairly large chance of 60% expiring in this zone. That's for Nifty futures. Let's see what is happening in Bank Nifty futures. Bank Nifty was a bit of scene yesterday, because this is how I will look at it. You see that Bank Nifty did not even come to this zone. So this is again a gap zone here. We have created a small gap here. Okay. However, on a daily chart, let's check where is it kind of traveling. Just a minute. So we see that, yeah, we are far away from the gap. This is the gap zone. Basically, this is the gap zone. This is the gap zone, which has been kind of stayed for almost, kind of 2 to 3 months. So let's see how the price behavior has happened here. So we kind of made lower lows here on daily chart. It came, went down, came, and then went down. So now the thing is, we need to safeguard or secure this range. What is that range? It is the range below 34,814 and 34,662. If we break this, there is a fair chance of filling the gap and expiring here. So what are the probabilities in Bank Nifty for me today? So the probabilities for me in Bank Nifty are something like this. So here, this is one zone I am looking for. So basically, there is a fair chance of coming here and then getting rejected and getting back and kind of closing here, or there is a fair chance of coming in this zone and then expiring here if the market is virulent, like this one. So if that will happen, we can have a fair chance of falling into this trap, but there is a low chance of that happening. However, on this day also, you see that nothing has happened. There was no news flow, nothing. The market just dripped down to the lowest point of the day. So such things can happen on an expiry. So we have to be careful about it. In Bank Nifty, it is pretty common to get these large bars. These are called wide range bars, WRBs, and you can always see that happening all the time. So here, let's reassess again what we can expect. Today, there is a fair chance of, kind of falling until the close of this gap zone. So this is how you make the scenario and then what. And there is a small chance we have to keep on the upside also. So if we are breaking the yesterday's low from down, then there is a fair chance of, covering this range and even go up. So you have to keep these levels in mind. Keep 34,814 and then up to 33,800. There is a fair chance of market coming. This is going to be my zone 1, and this is going to be my zone 2, and this is going to be my zone 3. So this is how you build scenarios for the trading day. Now let's see what is happening in Reliance. Reliance is, as expected. See, it's very pretty, what I can say, pretty expected. I told you that this is the range we are looking. So anything that gives you a decent probability or decent trade, you should go for it. So the market is continuously, kind of broadly moving in this range. So any break of 2371 or 2451 should be looked for trend days. Otherwise, look for small intraday trades if you can identify using market profile and order flow. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. Hope this edition has given you much clarity on what is happening in the market. SGX as of now is trading around 15,930. So it's going to be a trended down. However, we will be ready for any kind of market moves. Have a great day. Be safe, and please subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends to subscribe. Also like and comment. Have a great day. Bye bye.